final chapter of the 2019 ITU World Triathlon Series was written in the superbly scenic Swiss city of Lausanne. A star-studded field of 65 women was headed by Katie Zaferes. After a stellar season, the American needed only a top 12 finish to secure her first world title. 3 other women still mathematically in contention. The field also included ex-world champion Flora Duffy and double Olympic medalist Nicola Spirig. But it was Jess Learmonth of Great Britain, here in the silver swim cap, who made the best start in the water, as she'd done on so many previous occasions this season. Not such good news for Cassandra Beaugrand of France, though. She went a fraction too early. A full start would mean a 15-second penalty. Learmonth out of the water in a fraction under 19 minutes. Another superb swim. Spivey right there as well. Here was the usual candidates, Taylor Brown, also right in attendance, along with Caldwell. But in splendid isolation, Jess Learmonth, so consistent this season. Never won a WTS race, but plenty of podiums. She was away on the bike. Beaugrand was about to learn her fate. 15 seconds in transition, the longest 15 seconds of any triathlon's career. And in a grand final, it hurt even more. Unaware of all that drama, Learmonth was in splendid isolation, at least for a little while, not waiting for any of her teammates, deciding to go it alone on the 40k bike course, a course that included a couple of pretty steep climbs. It had been used successfully in a World Cup race a year earlier. It didn't take that long, though, for the chasers to reel in the Brit. And that little chasing group included Zaferes, Taylor Brown, Caldwell, Spivey, and Lopez of Brazil, who was having an excellent day. In behind, the chasing pack was making very little impression, although Nicola Spirig had driven it for virtually the entire way. Hugely popular with her own crowd. 5 came off the bike together. At this point, the world title was nearly secured for Zaferes. The sign might have fallen off, but she was enjoying another stunning day. They were well clear of the chasers. The lead was around about a minute or so. It soon turned into a 3-woman affair. Zaferes, Learmonth and Georgia Taylor-Brown, 2 Brits, and the world champion-elect from the United States. In behind, Flora Duffy, not quite with her running legs yet after such a long absence through injury. She was overtaken by Rachel Klamer of the Netherlands, the Dutchwoman running into 4th place, securing a lot of points and obviously more prize money as well. Another season in the top 10 overall for Klamer, but she was obviously too far behind to be involved in the finish. Taylor Brown was the first woman to crack, leaving Learmonth and Zaferes to go it alone for the last kilometre and a half or so. Learmonth really brave and tried a couple of times to lose Zaferes, not wanting to leave it to a sprint finish. But Zaferes, who only 2 weeks earlier was involved in a really nasty looking bike crash in the test event for the Olympics in Tokyo, needed 20 stitches in her mouth and she broke her nose. None of that, though, seemed to be bothering the amiable American. 30 years of age, she finally put some daylight between her and her pursuer close home. And from then on, it was a glorious sprint to the line to claim her first world title. It's been a brilliant season after missing out so narrowly 12 months earlier. No mistake in 2019. Her 5th victory of the season. Learmonth, a really brave 2nd place. She would finish 2nd overall for the season as well. And a look back found Georgia Taylor-Brown finishing with a bronze medal and also 3rd in the series overall. They've been the form athletes all season. Klamer very proud of her 4th place.
I really can't. I don't even know if it's hit me quite yet. I mean, I was just, had a lot of emotions coming into this race after the last one and a lot of doubts, and I'm just so happy to take one thing at a time and race with these strong British girls. I mean, they were amazing. So, yeah, I'm just really happy right now.
Well, any doubts that she did have surely dispelled by now. Remember that grand final in Australia a year earlier where she lost the title to Vicky Holland by around about 50 points. She won this year's title by around 800. No one can possibly question that currently she's the best female triathlon performer on the planet. So a double day of celebration for Katie Zaferes, and indeed for Learmonth and Taylor Brown. First, second and third on the day, and also first, second and third overall for the series. Just suspect it'll take a lot to wrest the title away from her in 2020, which of course is also an Olympic year. Taylor Brown and Learmonth no doubt will fancy their chances as well, both in this series and in Tokyo. For now though, Zaferes, the new world champion.
Presenting now to the winner of Lido Watch